financial advisor, I just feel that this is a chance of a lifetime. The more research I do, the more videos I listen to, the more I understand. And the proof that crypto is becoming more accepted at businesses. It continues to reach the masses. Digital currency is the future of financial transactions. I'm going to get right to it so I can keep this short. Listen to these short clips. I kept them on the short side. Here we go.
For myself when I'm online, so make sure you check that out. All right, so now all Pizza Hut locations accept cryptocurrency in Venezuela. Pizza Hut joins Burger King, Intercontinental Hotel, Tracky, I guess that's corrected how I'm saying it, and several other major stores in Venezuela that accept cryptocurrencies. Now, look, it's Venezuela. A lot of you are saying, hey, it's not the U.S. When are we getting it here? Look, it's coming. You see PayPal, Cash App, Square. You see all of these things rolling this out. So it is well on its way, and it's even further on its way in Venezuela because they have a lot of trouble with currency there.
And don't forget about Facebook, what they're going to do come January 2021. Here's the next one.
Really looked at it closely. Okay, now I'm getting a vibe that something major is about to happen with regard to regulation. I'm about to show you why, but look at this. Ripple executives, this is DJ Peter Voss. Ripple executive says that days of Bitcoin maximalism are over. I think this is a pretty timely thing. He was being interviewed on something. He says, I think, this is Asheesh Birla, I think that the days when folks believed that there would only be Bitcoin, I think are over. I think it's clear that there's going to be a lot of digital assets and there's going to be a lot more traditional assets that are going to be tokenized. All right? That's a pretty bold claim right there. All right, now look at this. And I turned to my wife this morning when I saw this piece of news, and I was giving her an example, just saying, now think about this. You got all these big boys that are coming to put their money at this, and there's only a certain amount. They're not going to be able to get their hands on as much as they want. There's literally going to be a shortage of some of these digital assets, and people aren't going to be able to get them. Guggenheim.
It's so true. That's exactly what's already happening. I'm trying to keep this on the short side because there's so much information. Think about it. Traditional assets are soon to be tokenized. It's already happening. If you're using digital currency, it's already in the works. The future of financial transactions is blockchain.
But what I found is this came from two people, Mark G and Gordon Cole XRP sent me this. And I think you guys should probably go follow and subscribe to The Accountant. And I want to thank him for this meaningful insights on this. And I want to play you some excerpts because this is based on what we've been talking a lot here on this channel about. And it's about XRP being a currency and cryptos in general becoming currency and getting a currency designation. I remind you that the Federal Reserve and FinCEN have submitted a proposal a month ago to amend the definition of money to explicitly include virtual currencies, especially convertible virtual currencies like a bridge asset like XRP, right? So,
you hear that? The bridge. And that's why the central banks are getting involved, because they can't deny it. They can't hold it back. There are so many, there are many businesses and countries that they're using the XRP blockchain to develop their native cryptocurrency.
With that being said, what he's going to talk about here is he's going to talk about the recent news of Coinbase stopping leverage trading or margin trading, which is leverage trading, right? So stopping margin trading and then saying that they were in that same bit of news in that thread from Brian Armstrong that they're going to stop issuing 1099Ks or 1099Bs, right? Which are really you get the 1099K based on your gains or losses on your exchanges for your investment because of capital gains. 1099B is like something you issue like it was going to be like a property thing, right? So, but a 1099 miscellaneous is what they're going to be issuing. And you know, as an independent contractor, as a professional musician for over 30 years, I've been getting 1099 miscellaneous forms my entire adult professional life. And what's interesting about that is that it's income, ordinary income.
Do you hear that? That they're going to make you pay taxes on it. It's going to be converted and accepted as, you know, like fiat currency. It's going to take over fiat currency. I think I have one more here. Oh, I do. Hold on one more moment. It's just short.
So what you see here is what we've all been wanting to know. If we get a currency designation, it probably more than likely, and he's speculating and I am too, and I think that he is correct, that it's going to look something like this. We're not going to get away with not paying capital gains. Yes, you won't pay capital gains, but you will be taxed as ordinary income. So, you know, when you talk about somebody holding, you know, their bags for a long time, as he suggested before, and then let's say you experience $1 million gain, you're going to be paying 37% if you try to cash all of that out as ordinary income. So now this leans into another part of the conversation here. So this really pushes all of us to not take your crypto out unless you need to.
Okay. You're going to be taxed on your capital gain, or you're going to receive a miscellaneous form that us gig workers, we receive that. I know I received that from Uber. You got to pay taxes on it. They're going to get you either way. So that tells me they're leaning toward globally leaning toward cryptocurrency as a form of payment. It's off the charts, guys. More businesses are accepting cryptocurrency, digital currency. Crypto will be taxed, whether it's a capital gain or miscellaneous income. It will affect an independent contractor. What else do I have here? I have it all opened. Oh, let me tell you, stay away from the naysayers, and I'm going to show you something. I had an electrician that became a friend, and we were talking yesterday because he senses he's going to miss an opportunity of a lifetime, and he's very new to investing. But he doesn't want to miss out on something that probably will never cross his path again in his lifetime. Just like with anything else, ignore the naysayers, especially if they tell you you have enough money and to play it safe. They don't have your best interest at heart. There's something going on there if someone's actually telling you that. And, you know, don't listen to people who choose to ignore what is going on. It's unfolding right now. It's going on right now. This is your opportunity of a lifetime to be able to afford to invest a little bit, to set yourself up a more financial secure position, a more secure financial position. The less I listen to naysayers, the more secure and stable my financial position becomes. And that is the truth. Now, we were texting each other, and I told him something, and I told him a few things that happened in the past couple of months, and this is what he wrote me. He's a new friend. He's my electrician. He writes back to me, "That's really sad. I asked a few people about crypto, and they said the same thing. It's too risky and will never be worth anything. Save your money and believe in the dollar, they said. That means they're clueless to what's going on. That's how I see it. Believe in the dollar? They don't understand the more money that's printed, the less valuable the dollar becomes. Go buy Amazon, Apple, and Netflix. If you're talking about Netflix, the people who already earned millions of dollars from Netflix, that's yesterday's news. I don't think people will ever earn that kind of money from Netflix again. The FANG stocks and will make you 10% on your money every year. I don't believe that to be true. It's the safe thing to do because I'm fearful. You should be too. Don't you want to have less and struggle for the rest of your life? Crypto has no regulators from the central government, so it will never amount to anything. This is what I was told. But I'm telling him, it's in the works. The central banks are coming in. The authorities are coming in. They have to regulate this because they're going to lose their taxes. They're going to lose money. So you're damn straight they're going to jump in and try to figure out how can they prevent from losing all their money, because they're going to lose a lot of money. Then, to end it, this is from a text earlier, like weeks ago. That's the end of my text, and I write, we are buying into a new financial system. Right place at the right time. It really is that simple. And that's how I see it. I don't know everything, but I'm still learning. And I'm going with that gut feeling. It feels right. The less I'm listening to people, the more financially secure I become. And he writes back, I sure hope so. I will be very pleased. And as a little bit of a chuckle, he writes to me, my offer stands. If you build a new house and we become millionaires, the labor is on me. Yeah, that's great. Because he knows he's... That's so sweet. I'm telling him I'm going to be a billionaire. I want you to know that I looked into Linked too because I heard it through all the videos I was watching. I created an account because there was one deciding factor that allowed me to open an account because I'm in trust of something. When I went in to buy Ripple blockchain, I had to spend a minimum of $10,000 to do it, and it was already sold out. That's how the rich, that's how the wealthy become more rich. And that's how the little people like myself will never get out of the hole. That's why I feel this is an opportunity of a lifetime, this XRP and XLM. Then, over the years, I've always, I signed into this. I opened an account a few years ago. I was like, what is this? What is this? Because in the past few years, I've gained financial education, which is a good thing. You can work any job that you love. You want a secure job and you're happy and you're doing it, but why should you always have to work to earn money? You should be able to go to work with less stress, and you'll probably be a much more happier worker and a much more productive worker because you're not an angry employee who's pissed off at watching their bosses gain financially. You're part of an amazing team and you want everyone to succeed. I worked with a lot of people at my last job that they were very bitter, and it wasn't envy. It was anger and jealousy. Anyway, Equity Zen, again, when I read about this years ago, you needed a minimum of $10,000 to invest in pre-IPOs. In public offering. That's how the wealthy become more rich. They have that gut feeling and they have the money to put down. Yeah, I'll take $10,000. I really believe in this company. Buy a ton of them. That's how they become more wealthy. Okay, let's go over here. I found a better description for Ripple, a better online. I want you to know XRP was created by Ripple to be a speedy, which it is because I've already tested it out, less costly. You can move money around the world for pennies and more scalable alternative to both other digital assets and existing monetary payment platforms like SWIFT. The XRP blockchain open source ledger is going to wipe out the need of Swift. I know that much. And then RippleNet's ledger, I checked that out, you can check it out, is maintained by the global, that's the key word here, XRP community, with Ripple, the company, as an active member. Now, I mentioned in my video yesterday that I learned that somebody from XRP, somebody who wrote the code for XRP, left XRP Ripple and went to create XLM. And it works the same way. Stellar Lumens, known as XLM, is an open source, decentralized protocol for digital currency to fiat money transfers, which allows cross-border transactions between any pair of currencies. Do you get it? The Stellar protocol is supported by a 501, I'm not sure what that means, C3 nonprofit, the Stellar Development Foundation. Stellar Lumens is an altcoin with the ticker symbol XLM. When referring to the network and technology, it's actually called Stellar. You get it? The technology, the network. When referring to the coin itself, it's actually called a lumen. I get it now. Guys, you do anything on your computer, anything on your smartphone, your iPhone, your tablets, your iPads, your smart TVs. I'm assuming it works on smart TVs too. Make sure you get a VPN to protect. It's an extra layer of protection that you can protect your activity online. Just do it. You can visit the link in the description below. There is a link there, and there's also a link to the ledger. I buy crypto, I move it onto my cold ledger. And I'm going to read this one line from Inside the Stock Market at MyIncomeJob.com. The financial system keeps the working class man working, which is good, while the wealthy continue to get richer. This is an opportunity for obtainable investment opportunities are rare. And they are rare. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I know an opportunity. I've been living and breathing this for almost a year. Videos, reading, learning, educating myself, developing, new knowledge in an industry I knew nothing about. I'm just an average person who sensed an opportunity of a lifetime, and I don't want it to pass me by. And I'm going to be an everyday person using this blockchain digital currency anyway, so I might as well invest in the companies that are going to be a part of the future financial system. Okay, let's see if I have any other images here. Let's see. Oh, one more thing to add, and I had this on my computer for days. I did hear stories about somebody did some kind of analysis with Coinbase and other cryptocurrency brokers, and when the first stimulus check went out, they noticed there was an increase in deposits and an increase of people buying crypto with $1,200 deposits. I can't help but wonder, the longer they linger on giving you help, they keep closing down the economy, which gives the average person less money, which builds up worry, which makes them distracted, so they're clueless to what's really going on out there. I speak to a community of working class people. I am a working class person. I'm a blue collar working class person, and many of my subscribers are the same. And they're keeping you preoccupied, struggling to work harder to make ends meet. They don't want to give you the money because you might take half or all of that and invest it in crypto while they're selling it for pennies. Because once it explodes and it's accepted as a global financial bridge for all financial transactions, we're not going to be able to afford it. An average person working for a modest paycheck will not be able to buy so many shares to become a multimillionaire. They're not going to be able to. This is a chance of a lifetime. Congress kicking the can down the road to not sign off on stimulus checks. They don't want to give you money, and the other money that they're giving you on top of the stimulus, you got to pay taxes on anyway. It's really your money. You've been paying into the system for years. The longer people have less money, the less people can buy the affordable opportunity available. Sooner than later, XRP and XLM will cost too much to invest. You won't be able to buy it. I hope you found this interesting. This is my way of giving back. I have so many other things to talk about and tell you. The web's changing. The financial system is changing. The world is just doing a backflip. It's never going to be the same again. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be around, and I will be out tonight delivering to all you gig workers that follow me. I'm going to head out in a couple of hours and earn some money. I'm hoping that it's a lot busier than Friday and Saturday was. Okay, see you soon. Bye.